It's Jess the Ska Kid and the Knights of the Round Table.
Gift points.
Your guy.
And we're playing Mommy Dearest. I'm just kidding. Anyways, Thursday night, to continue with our streak of live musical performances again, we will have kat&thehurricane from Janesville coming to play new music in the basement. Now, they don't have anything brand new yet released online. We have their most recent album, which the last time you heard them, they had just released. So it's like they play our show and then they release new music. And so this music that is recorded would have been the last live show that you would have seen from them. Does that make sense? Did we follow good? Yay, following good. So, kat&thehurricane, Miles Away. Which one do you want? Swimming for My Life? You want to do that one? Or Home? Or Miles Away? Or Rope Burn? Or Only One? Or You and Me? Which one, boys? Only One. We're gonna do that one.
Okay.
You know why? I'll tell you later. We're gonna play Only One.
I have a few ideas.
Okay.
I'll keep them to myself, though.
Only One, kat&thehurricane. You get to catch them Thursday with new music. Brand new music. They're gonna play it here first. Here first. It's gonna happen. You can find them on Bandcamp first. Sad lesbian music.
Hashtag.
70 years ago you found me, I found you. Didn't take me long to realize this was the start of something new. You never left my side, no you never left my view. You are my only one, you are my only one.
Sad lesbian music. We were just talking about this.
McDonald's?
No,
Loving it?
sad.
And downs and disagreements too. Nothing in this world could make me feel any less about you. I haven't left your side, no I haven't left your view. I am the only one, I am the only one. Something years ago you found me, I found you. Didn't take you long to realize that I wasn't the one for you. We're still best friends, that's right, but you found somebody new. You were my only one, I was your only one.
Taking all context, that would sound really great.
I was the only one.
That little song was kat&thehurricane. Woo! And you can catch kat&thehurricane live Thursday night. Jess the Ska Kid, Palace Day Sheila. Make sure to click the like button, click the share button. Make sure to go to YouTube, click the subscribe, get the little bell. You want the notifications. You know why? Because the edited videos are even way more fun than this ridiculous that you're watching right now. Because the snarkiness that is the reviewer and editor of these continues to drop little fun, what are they called, Easter eggs into the video as you watch.
Oh boy.
Hey.
They're good.
So exciting news. You get to watch kat&thehurricane on Thursday, But you know what's also very awesome that I have experienced in the last couple days? I like wine.
The meaning of dope.
But, no. Fuck that. But, anyways, last week, I got a little notification that said the Donald Trumpets follow you. And I was like, what the fuck is that? So I decided to go to their Instagram page. And I'm like, holy shit, this is a Perth band. Perth, as in Perth, Australia. P-E-R-T-H, Perth, Australia. I went to their Bandcamp page and I listened to them. And I thought, oh wow, these guys are really good. They're really fun. That's interesting. They're funny. They're an Australian band that has angst against our USA president. So, fast forward a week, I get an email yesterday from the Donald Trumpets. Make Ska Punk Again.
Oh.
All right? And it would appear that they sent me their press release, so I'm going to read it right now for all of you. Hey, that sounds good. We're going to practice reading. Literacy is awesome. The more you know. I need like rainbows. I need to be like fucking Rainbow Bright where you can push it and things come out of your
Be
belt.
part of the band then.
Anyways. So the email they sent, Make Ska Punk Again, the Donald Trumpets release party, Ska for the Empty at Heart. In 2017, the Donald Trumpets formed as a way to express the dismay and existential dread of the aging millennial, then putting it all aside for 3 brass-filled minutes at a time. With catchy horn hooks, pumping bass lines, and high energy flowing from the stage, the Donald Trumpets unapologetically ska will tell you how bad the world is, but in a way that makes you want to take to the dance floor instead of Twitter. How does that make sense? It doesn't have to, because nothing makes sense anymore. With their first EP about to wrap, they are excited to drop their first single, Coping Mechanisms. Upcoming gigs include single launch at the Amplifier Bar on the 22nd of December, Butterfingers on the 29th of March at Badlands Bar. Available to stream from Spotify if you search the Donald Trumpets, that's capital T-H-E space capital D-O-N-A-L-D space capital T-R-U-M-P-E-T-S. Google Play, the Donald Trumpets / Coping Mechanism. YouTube, the Donald Trumpets / Coping Mechanism. And you can contact via Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or their email, which is the Donald Trumpets Band at gmail.com. So, from Perth, Australia, because I found them super interesting and so far have enjoyed their music, we're going to play them for you this evening. Since we failed to do our part on Friday, guess what? I'm human, and when I say it's time for me to take a break, we all take a break. Yay! I sat on my couch, I ate pizza, I drank good beer, and I fell asleep watching movies. That's what I did this weekend. It was super wonderful and refreshing. I encourage all of you to do the same thing once in a while in your lives. Anyway.
Stalked by my crazy ex.
Don't fuck crazy exes.
All those venues were also over the puddle, correct? That wasn't anything.
Oh yeah, none of that's here.
Right.
But apparently we have listenership now in Australia. Thanks, guys. Throw another shrimp on the
G'day,
plate.
mate.
Just kidding. That's all right.
And there they go.
We ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing to say.
Pizza related.
Don't throw wild snakes at us. Everything's poisonous. Keep your flying foxes. Just kidding. Guys, I'm serious. Like Syria? Yeah. This is that song. This is the Donald Trumpets.
Oh.
From Perth, Australia. It'll play in just 1 second. You just gotta give it.
What are you talking? They want to blow up the system? You mean the system that takes the richest country in the world and renders half of its population poor? You mean the system that has most of the country living paycheck to paycheck, yet we're spending $1 trillion on bombs a year? You're goddamn right that's the system I want to blow up. You're goddamn right I want to overturn that fucking system. Fuck you. What do you guys have to say?
nation to the poor. We've got to bring democracy and missing ideals. Till we break it then by dropping bombs, these ideals. What more can I say? Bombs that were made in USA. Make the proud American way. Stop the complaints to save the day. We need a BONB, yes, YRAA, to keep the bloodthirsty donors at bay. We need a BONB, yes, YRAA, kill another 30 civilians a day. We need a BONB, yes, YRAA, to keep the war machine turning today. We need a BONB, yes, YRAA, we want all the more people get in our way. Well, we need to make a dollar. Our solution must be found. We consider bombing sovereign nations that are proud. We've got a military with a nifty moral code, and the money to buy lots of munitions to explode. We've got to spread democracy for the voters learn that wartime guarantees a second presidential term. What more can I say? Bombs that were made in USA. Make the proud American way. Drop the complaints to save the day. We need a BONB, yes, YRAA, to keep the bloodthirsty donors at bay. We need a BONB, yes, YRAA, kill 1130 civilians a day. We need a BONB, yes, YRAA, to keep the war machine turning today. We need a BONB, yes, YRAA, we want all the poor people getting our way. To keep the bloodthirsty donors at bay. We need a BONB, yes, YRAA, kill another 30 civilians a day. We need a BONB, yes, YRAA, to keep the war machine turning today. We need a BONB, yes, YRAA, we want all the poor people getting our way. BONB, yes, YRAA, to keep the bloodthirsty donors at bay. We need a BONB, yes, YRAA, kill another 30 civilians a day. We need a BONB, yes, YRAA, to keep the war machine turning today. We need a BONB, yes, YRAA, we want all the poor people getting our way.
That was the Donald Trumpets from Perth, Australia.
That was tight.
Yes. So, guess what? Our reach is so strong that, hey, America, you've pissed off everybody. The Aussies, who fucking have to battle life and limb from, like, the air, the land, and the sea, are fucking pissed off at our president. So that should tell you something, just so that you all know. And I find it extremely un-punk rock of you when most of the people that hang out in our scene are like, I voted for Donald Trump. Yay, oppression and racism and inherent, like, homosexuality, kind of, we'll explain later, as well as oppression towards every sort of minority possible. I wouldn't even have a voice. Imagine that. Imagine if we lived in a time where you didn't get to hear me unless you were like my husband. How fucked up would that be? Huh? Huh? I'm kind of charming, right? Thanks for the progression, Susan B. Anthony, that we've made so far. Yay!
Where's our yellow vest riot?
Anyway, we don't have to constructively create a riot. We're going to slowly start a revolution by planting the seeds of intelligence here. See that? See that? Do that. Don't be dumb. Guess what? Mike gets to read now.
Yeah. On this day, Mike reads.
On this day, Mike gets to read.
Hey,
By the way, while we pull this up,
I woke up just to do this.
I forgot Merch Monday yesterday. You all motherfuckers forgot too. every Monday, I'm looking at everybody. Every Monday, take a picture of your favorite piece of merchandise that you've gotten from a band, okay? Post that picture on the Jess the Ska Kid Facebook page. Write a short description as to why this is significant to you or why you want to highlight it. Link the band. Hashtag Merch Monday. I then share it. I got no notifications from anyone last week. It's been a week. It's Tuesday and it really should be Thursday. But anyway, I got a case of the Mondays instead. Fuck you, Amazon Prime. You delivered the wrong thing. Anyway, so, that being said, take a picture, do that thing. Help us, help you. Help us, help you. Also, okay, here's the thing. And it is a frequent complaint that I hear from most every human being
Soapbox.
who is trying to make music their main platform as far as income and a healthy, lifelong sort of job. Nobody pays for our stuff. It's really hard to be a musician. It's really hard to be an artist. Motherfuckers, you share recipes, stupid cats, fucking dumb memes. Share your band and local artist stuff. If you like somebody, it doesn't take very long or hard for you to click like and click share. You don't even have to fucking be witty. You don't have to include a little write something now. Just share their stuff. Because it does two things. A, it's going to attract a different audience. And B, it's going to help create metadata. Which anybody on the internet who wants to be known should know how to create for themselves. All right? Metadata. Stop paying people to make you significant. Make your own goddamn self significant by doing our simple little steps that are fucking free. If you continue to pay people for your own self-worth, you are worth nothing. Just so you know. I'm going to step off my soapbox now, and I'm going to let Mike read. That was scathing, I think, to say the least. Yay! Go ahead, Mike. On this day!
On this motherfucking day.
Pulling hot dubs, hoopity hoop. What?
December 11th, happy birthday to Perez Pardo, 1916. Big Mama Thornton from Mamas and the Papas, 1926. David Gates from Bread, 1940. Brenda Lee, 1944. Philip Spike Edney played with Queen, Duran Duran, and Rolling Stones, to name a few, 1951. Jermaine Jackson from Jackson 5, 1954. Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue, 1958. Daryl Jones, The Munch from the Rolling Stones, 1961. Curtis Williams from Cool and Amp, The Gang. No, it's Cool and the Gang. You guys have a misspelling in your on this day. You'll take them later. 1962, Justin Curry from Adele Emardi, 1964. DJ Yella from NWA, 1967. Esther Bennett from Eternal, 1972. And Zachy, yes, I'm saying that right, there's a Y at the end of Zach. Zachy Vengrance from Avenged Sevenfold, 1981. On chart news, Kip's favorite person, 1961, Elvis Presley at number 1 in the U.S. singles charts with Blue Hawaii.
Elvis sucks.
Say something positive and nice.
Elvis is not my favorite.
But you learned something new that you said was impressive the other day.
Ah, yes, that's right. His manager had made
I Hate Elvis.
I Hate Elvis buttons, and he made a bunch of money on it. But Elvis still sucks, though.
So that was nothing either nice or constructive about Elvis.
But it was, because...
That is something new.
Because guess what? Instead of his manager paying other people to just try to promote him harder, he himself...
went behind his back and made a shit ton of money off him dissing him.
Right. But bad or good press.
all
It
publicity
helps
is good publicity.
attract, at that time it would be today, metadata.
Fried banana sandwiches. Go on.
1961, the Marvelettes at number 1 on the U.S. singles charts with Please Mr. Postman. Great tune. 1968, the Scaffold at number 1 on the UK singles charts with Lily the Pink. 1971, UK comedian Benny Hill was at number 1 on the UK singles charts with Ernie, the Fastest Milkman in the West, a Christmas number 1.
That's a long fucking title.
I wonder what they mean by Fastest Milkman in the West. Like he sneaks in real quick while you're gone at work and gets to the wife, or
I don't know.
moving along.
I don't know.
It's something you should tell your priest.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's cold outside, because we'll get offended by that too. No bullshit, on the way here to stop and get smokes, the lady in the gas station, she must have been about 60 working a counter. Totally jamming that song. I guarantee you, unbeknownst to her, social media is going ape shit about this, but I just thought it was ironic. I laughed the whole way through the store.
By the way, stop being so overly sensitive about things. You thought it was funny last year. Fuck you.
And there are way more offensive tunes from the 50s out there if you really want to be upset
Also,
about
by the
something.
way, how come the fucking reindeer gets to get picked on until he's useful? You know what that is? That's called fucking slavery. Just so you know.
Well, not to mention the fact Santa knows when kids are naughty and nice, but didn't know his reindeer was being abused out back of his own house.
He totally fucking knew. He just didn't care because he had a red nose.
He's like, fuck that red-nosed bastard. I don't care.
Chelsea's here! Making a special appearance because she's been gone for so long because of iron working.
Mike's reading. He's not done yet.
1972, Michael Jackson at number 1 on Australia's number 1 singles charts with Ben. 1982, Tony Bissell at number 1 on the U.S. singles charts with Mickey. 1983, the Flying Pickets at number 1 on the UK singles charts with Only You. A Christmas number 1 on top of it. 1993, Janet Jackson at number 1 on the U.S. singles charts with Again. 1993 also, Snoop Doggy Dogg at number 1 on the U.S. album charts with Doggy Style. 1993, Mr. What? I missed it.
Dubs.
Oh, yeah.
Rolling on dubs.
Yeah, Mr. Blobby at UK number 1. So on the singles charts, UK number 1. They have that mispronounced too. With the novelty song Mr. Blobby.
They drank a bottle of wine before doing their post 2 today.
Seriously.
What?
2010, Pink
Mr.
at number
Blobby.
1 in the US with Raise Your Glass. Gig News 1965, the Beatles played 2 shows at the Astoria Cinema in Finsbury Park, London. 1982, The Jam played their last ever gig in Brighton, England. And 1989, Big Audio Dynamite performed at Rock City in Nottingham, England. Music news, 1964, Sam Cooke was killed at age 33.
You know,
Was that like all UK stuff?
that's been the sad thing. At
That's
the end
just
of these music
the
news
important
things,
ones
that's
of
kind
the
of
year.
been the thing. So, Thursday night, catch Kat and the Hurricane live from Palace de Chilarino.
Kitties in the Wind.
Yes, Kitties in the Wind. You'll be able to hear brand new music. She plays all of her brand new music before she posts it online at our house. So make sure to like, share, follow, subscribe, pay attention. Do not pay people to validate you. Validate your own existence by being important. And just ask people to share things, like the Merch Monday thing. Take a picture of your shit.
Oh, ironically,
Or have
I'm the
Jess
only one with an
validate
actual
you.
shirt on today.
We'll validate you if you're worthy. Just
No,
kidding.
he's not.
Oh, you got one?
I have
Bastard.
one.
I'm wearing an Epic 18 t-shirt because I forgot about Merch
Well, there
Monday.
you go. There's your Merch Monday.
Yay!
I'm
And
wearing
Chelsea's
a
here.
work shirt.
She'll be here sometimes, popping in and out when, like, weather allows.
when I'm not exhausted.
Because she became Rosie the Riveter. So, that happened. So, thanks for tuning in. Catch us on Thursday night with Kat and the Hurricane live. Kay?
Thanks.
Bye.
Ah, Badger's here.
Crap,
You were
he